let me get into it. Oh, it didn't all pull off. I hate it when that happens. Hi guys, so long time no see. I haven't uploaded for about 3 weeks and I am so sorry about that. Just been so busy and work has been hectic and I really just haven't had chance to sit down and film. I sort of lost my creative bug or whatever you want to call it as well, and I just didn't feel like filming. I just felt like I didn't have anything to film, but I'm back again. Just sorry for not being here. So today in this video I'm going to be testing out the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Now I absolutely love the concealer, so I was really excited when I saw that they'd released this, and I also do have the bigger sized one because my god, I used to go through the smaller ones just like in about 2 weeks, which was just crazy. I'd rather pay a little bit more for more product. I will obviously be using this in the video, but it's not really a first impression because obviously I know what this one is like. So before we get into the video, don't forget you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Just pixieraimua everywhere. I will leave my handle here for you. If you're new around here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and just a notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. It means the world to me when you guys subscribe, as I know that you're liking what I'm doing. And if you do like this video, don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up. If you would like to know what I think of Makeup Revolution's new Conceal and Define foundation, then just keep on watching. Okay, so in regards to skin, I've just done what I normally do so I can give this foundation a proper review. So I've used my micellar cleansing water. This is from Sainsbury's, it's their My Skin Matters range. I love this stuff. It's so cheap as well and it's brilliant. It works just as well as all the other micellar waters that I've tried, and with that I also use their toner, which again, it's great. I have no qualms about this one whatsoever either. And then I also use their My Skin Matters Defend Multi Protection Day Cream with SPF 15 in it. I definitely recommend always having an SPF in whatever skin care you use, just because it stops premature aging and lines forming on the face, but it also protects your skin, which obviously is probably the most important thing. I struggle with creams because I have oily skin. If you've been around here for a while you'll know that already. So finding one with an SPF in that does not break me out is a nightmare. I used to use the Nivea one, but when I tried this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's like almost the same formula and half the price. Like, it might even be a third of the price. I think the Nivea one's like a tenner and this is £4. So yeah, I mean the Nivea one's still affordable, but this one's even more affordable. So, you know, you do the math. Primer, I just have used my normal primer, which is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Primer. This is the one I wear on an everyday basis when I'm doing like maybe going out for a long time or going out or whatever. I'll probably use my Smashbox one, but for the purposes of this video I'm going to be testing it with the primer that I use on a daily basis. So onto the foundation itself. I absolutely love the packaging. Obviously you've probably all seen this before. It's just like the concealer but bigger, and it feels really luxurious, and it was £9, so which is probably like mid-range for a drugstore foundation. The normal foundation I use is the Revlon Colour Stay, which I believe is £10 or £12. I can never remember. I normally get it when it's on offer anyway. So yeah, so if this works just as well as that one, then I'm going to be a happy bunny. And it's a nice rose gold colour, and I have got this in the shade F1 because I am pale as snow, paper, cotton wool, anything really that is white. That is me. I will blend in. So yeah, I went for F1, which I think isn't actually the palest, or is it? I know it's not the palest shade in the concealer, as my concealer is 0.5, because you know, ghost over here. I will be doing a wear test as well. So the time is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to my brother's this evening as well, so it will probably be quite late by the time I come home. So we'll try and do wear tests periodically through the day. We are going on his VR later as well, so obviously I might get a few patches here. But hey, you know, if it lasts through wearing a VR headset, then who knows. I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can sort of see my skin close up. Okay, so as you can see on my skin, I do have some blemishes. So enough rambling, obviously you guys really want to see this. So I know that this is a doe foot applicator. I've never used a doe foot applicator when it comes to foundations, but I quite like the idea of them. Instead of getting it all over your hands, you can just apply it straight to your face. And I know some people go on about it not being hygienic, but you use doe foots in a concealer, so why would a foundation be any different? Like, I mean, concealers go directly on blemishes, so I don't know. For me, it doesn't bother me, but for you, it might bother you, so that is something to consider. Oh, okay, I've just flicked it everywhere. I didn't expect that, so let me just test the colour. Okay, that is the colour. I hope it doesn't oxidise, because that looks just about right for me. It smells exactly like the concealer, and if I'm honest, it's a bit runnier than I thought it was going to be. The only thing I'm finding when I'm pulling it out of here, because it's quite stiff when you pull it out, it sort of is flicking everywhere. So I don't know, maybe that's something to think about. Again, I don't really know how much to use. I just dot my foundation all over like this, so looks about how much I would normally wear. So I'm going to go in with my very well used Brush Crush Diamond Sponge by Real Techniques. It's the one that I normally use. I need a new one because this one is so stained, it's ridiculous. Okay, so first impressions, it's very matte, which I don't mind. Obviously I have oily skin, so that does help me. I don't know if I didn't put enough on because it doesn't seem as full coverage as what I would like, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on. Oh, if I don't spill it everywhere. I'm really not liking how I'm getting it everywhere. I don't know if that's just me. If you've tried this foundation, let me know if you're having these same issues. Okay, so that's the foundation on. I think I like it. If I put more of it on, it does have like loads more coverage. I will say it is sinking into the lines under my eyes, but I'm not too bothered about that because normally I set really quickly, so I will set my foundation like almost straight away. I love the finish of it. It's very, I don't know if you can tell in these lights, but it's very like kind of glowy. Let me just come closer. Can you sort of see where it is sinking a little here, and it looks like it's pronouncing these bags under my eyes a little bit, which I don't normally struggle with, so I'm hoping once I put the concealer on that'll be fine. It's fine around my nose. This is a piercing here, like an old piercing, so obviously that will always be there, but it's not really showing my pores up too badly compared to some foundations I have used. It hasn't covered my friend, but I think you'd need cement to cover that one. And again, I've got a blemish down here and it's not quite covered that one, but I do have concealer. It has covered my freckles quite well, and this blemish on my forehead is covered. It's just because it's raised you can still see it. Yeah, so far I do quite like it. I think the only thing I don't like is because I'm clumsy, when I pull the top out it bloody gets everywhere. I mean, it's all over me, so I just need to be more careful with it, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to test the concealer as well during this video, even though I know it is the same formula. So I've got the shade C0.5. What I love about Makeup Revolution, or Revolution Beauty, or whatever they're called now, I think it's Revolution. I always say Makeup Revolution, so I'm really sorry. What I love about them is they have such a huge shade range. So they go really pale to really deep, and I just think that's amazing for a drugstore foundation. If they can do it, why aren't these high-end companies doing it? I think Makeup Revolution have 24 shades in the concealer, and I know that they're always bringing out more, they're always working on things, and again, this is not sponsored, okay? I just think that's incredible for a drugstore for a drugstore company to be able to create products of this quality and get the shade ranges in. So well done Revolution, because you're leading the way on that one, I think. And as a pale girl, I find it hard to find concealers pale enough for me that brighten my eyes rather than just the same tone as my skin. So yeah, having this one is really actually quite good. Yeah, that's the colour. It might be a little bit pink for me because I'm more neutral toned, and yeah, but we can make it work. I'm more neutral to warm toned rather than neutral to cool toned. This and see how we fare. And I'm just going to pop it everywhere I would normally put my concealer. I'm just going to set everything in place and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've just powdered it with my Rimmel Match Perfection powder, which is what I normally use. I've put on the same amount of powder that I would normally use throughout the day. Again, I'm oily, so I have powdered everything down. Now, if I feel my skin, it feels very matte, but again, I quite like that. So if you do have dry skin, this one might be one to avoid, as it is a matte foundation. Well, semi-matte, but it just sets so quick, and I can imagine if your skin is on the drier side, this is going to be way too dry for you. But I know Makeup Revolution do loads of different foundations now, and some of them are dewier finishes for girls or boys with more dry skin than what I have. The more I'm wearing this foundation, the more I'm liking it. I really like it now it's been set. I'm now going to go off. I'm going to film another video. I'm doing a makeup look, so once that video is up, it will go out after this one, so I will link it in the clickable I button once that's up for you guys. Then I'll come back and check in. Again, like I say, I will try and check in throughout the day for you guys. It's now 10 to 3, so it's been on my face a good 10 minutes. Doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything either, I meant to say that, sorry. Okay, so it's only been a few moments since I last spoke to you, but I've just done my contour, blusher, highlighter and setting spray, and you guys, I am loving this foundation. It's full coverage, and it just makes my skin, well, I think it makes my skin just look really good. Sorry, I keep looking here, my mirror's here, and if this lasts well, might just be my new favourite foundation. Don't tell Revlon. Okay guys, quick little update. I know I've got loads more makeup on. It is now 4:35. I've had this on now for just under 2 hours, and I've got to say, I'm loving it. I literally love it. Now that I've got all of my makeup on, I do like it. It's got a tiny bit, I don't know if you may have to see, on my nose, tiny bit here where you can see my pores a little bit, but nothing too much. But yeah, it's still matte. I'm not oily. Again, I know I've only had it on for 2 hours, but yeah, so I've done all of my makeup, and now I've got all of my makeup on, I just think it looks absolutely stunning. It does make my skin look nice and even, and it's a great shade for me. Yeah, matching. Okay guys, as you can probably tell, it's a little while later now, that's why it looks a hell of a lot darker. So it is 7 o'clock, so the foundation's been on for 4.5 hours now, so let's take a look. You know what? I don't think it's changed that much. It's come off slightly here, if you can see, just very slightly here, but that's because I wiped it by accident. I forgot I'm testing a makeup foundation, and I rubbed it because my eyebrow looked a bit weird. So yeah, but other than that, tiny bit of grease around the nose here. I don't know if you can see that there. Not as much on this side, but very slightly just here, like in the crease bit, but it's not oily here, which is where I normally get oily. It's not oily on my forehead, and it stayed on my chin. That normally never happens. This normally my problem area is my chin. It normally just comes off, and it normally breaks up on my nose. Yeah, so for 4.5 hours wear, still pretty good. I'd still expect it to kind of look like this anyway. I'm about to go out to my brother's house for food, and we're going to play it on the VR, so I will have a VR headset on. I'm not sure if this was the best day for me to test foundations. If I have marks where the VR headset is, I'm probably not going to judge it too badly, because obviously in normal day-to-day wear I'm not going to be putting a VR headset on. Here you go, close up. Okay, so the time is now 12:37. So I've had this on for 10 hours. I'm speaking quietly because obviously it's very late. Just got in from my brother's, and let's have a look at the foundation. Now I know I've got marks because I've been wearing my glasses, which happens with all foundations, so I'm not really going to count that because whatever foundation I wear will always come off. So to be honest, for saying I've been wearing a VR headset and it's been on for 10 hours, it's held up pretty well. If I come closer, I've lost a tiny bit on my chin, and it's broken up a little bit on my chin, and just here where I've been eating it's come off, and then slightly just round here on my nose it's started to break up as well, which for saying it's been on for 10 hours, I've done a pretty decent kind of job. Please excuse my hair as well, it's been up. So I'm rather impressed with this foundation, to be honest. So it has broken up on my nose a little bit. I don't know if you can see, if I come closer. Obviously you can see where my glasses have been, but like I've said, that normally happens. But on my forehead's all fine, my cheeks are fine. It's just a tiny bit on my chin, it's broken up, and then on the end of my... So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously you're going to know my thoughts of this foundation further down the line, but I thought I'd just do my outro now, otherwise I probably won't have time later. Thanks for watching guys. If you guys want me to test any more makeup, please don't forget to let me know in the comments down below. If you don't let me know, I can't test them for you, and I really love testing makeup videos. They're one of my favourite things to do. I just love finding new makeup and all of that kind of thing, and I will always give my honest opinion. Don't forget to smash that huge thumbs up if you like this video. Also, let me know if you've tried this foundation and what you thought of it as well. If you are new around here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. It means the world to me when you guys subscribe, because I know it means you'll enjoy my content and you want to see more of me. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next one. Bye!